Board Games that is back, this time to bring the rival network. So don't confuse this game with the networks. I've brought a collection of videos for this channel where I showed you the networks, the big game and all these expansions. You can check in the channel. But this time, this is the rival networks. Basically, it's the same game but designed for two people, face to face, like a Seven Wonders Duel or something similar. It's a much smaller box than the other one. Different shows, we'll see different things, more recent ones. I guess this game is more recent, just try to find, yeah, 2020. And it has homes that you can build. Let me show you how this works. So let's see inside the rival networks. Up. Okay, so some guidelines here for you to play. The genres, which are the same of the networks. You have the action shows, the sitcoms, the sci-fi, the drama, the sports, the reality shows, and if you have the expansion, which I don't have yet, you also have documentaries and game shows. It works differently here, the bonus. But let's start by going to the manual here. Much smaller manual, similar size to the networks executives. I think even a little bit smaller. And apparently the manual has an errata that comes with the game, some mistakes here that they are highlighting, and the content is again pilot season 1, 2, 3, and there are season finales now. Okay, so they come with the pilot season, so this is a different mechanic from the base game of the networks. They are starting with the pilots. We'll see what those are. Also the network cards, it's similar, where you have those powers. And then there's something here called the awards, where if you fulfill certain things, you will get awards by the end of seasons. Same mechanic with the ad cards that give you money, same mechanic with the star cards to add to your shows. And similar to games like Lost Cities or Star Wars, the deck building, where you have a central board and there's one side for one player, the other side for the other player. You'll have this, which is the timelines and the green rooms, etc. And then, the purpose of the game is again to earn viewers, and so you'll be earning them along the way, and then you'll be storing these coins, which are the views, 1 view or 3 views. You'll be storing them inside these houses that have a slot here where you put your coins. So this is like those pigs where you store money, your free money that you have, that you want to store. It's the same thing, and so it's difficult for you to keep track of your own points and your opponent points. So it's like a surprise in the end of the game when you break the pig, and you see how many money you have inside, how many viewers you have, and so that's the climax of the game, where hey, let's see how many views I've accumulated. Oh, I think you have more views than me because I saw you putting more coins. Yeah, but yours were 3 coins and I only had 1 coin. So yeah, and then at the end of the game you see. So there are seasons, and then the season finales that trigger changing the season. We'll see those cards, and as I was saying, you have this central board where you have the time slots. You can see here 8, 9, and 10, the shows that you're running, and then there's a green room here, and there is the reruns here. Basically the same mechanic. If you recognize the networks, or if no, I just invite you to check my channel where you can see everything from the other games. And then you have available the network cards, the shows, the ads, the whatever, everything exactly the same. Gameplay is very similar. You play, I play, you take the show, I take the show, we end the seasons, and then we score. And now when the genre bonus, they are different. When you develop at least your 3rd show of a genre, including in lineups and reruns, you immediately get the genre bonus, which are these things here. So you draw, if you do action shows, you draw a star and a top ad for the decks, and you place it on the green room. If you draw drama, you take a mega star. Oh, so there's something different here. Yeah, I forgot to tell you. There are mega shows. So the normal, mega stars, normal stars, and then the mega stars, which are the super powerful stars as well. We'll see the cards. So you can draw a mega star from the drama, and then the reality shows you get more ratings. The sci-fi you get more ads. The sitcoms you get stars, and the sports you add ratings to your show. Okay, so the ratings, let me see what the ratings are. The ratings. What are the ratings? Rating points and viewerships. Okay, so shows in your life. Ah, okay, I remember now. So, I remember. So, where was that? So this is cool because there is a slightly difference here from this game to the other one. In the other game, the networks, the base game, the big game, sorry, for many players, you have the board itself. It's always moving on views. Here is different. Here you accumulate ratings from the shows, and then when you cross the ice, you get the views, right? So there are two metrics here, ratings, and then there are gates that will give you the views. So when we come back to the sports gives you 3 ratings, and then you can convert that into shows. And by the way, the documentaries with the expansion, you draw network cards, or you get 2 viewers from the game shows. Stars, exactly the same thing, attaching them. The stars now have requirements here on the left side, slightly different. This is a much simpler game than the previous one, especially with all the expansions that it brings. So, and then on the season finale, there are season finale scores, and then the awards that you can score if you achieve any of these things. You score what you have here. Okay, so there's an award, second award, and a third award. Okay. End of the game, and there's an executives variant. Okay, so there are executive cards. We'll take a look at them. Are there executive cards? There it is, okay. So this will make the game symmetric. And some rules. Okay, so we've seen the manual. Let's go to the best part of it, which is having a laugh with the shows that they are proposing. So we'll take a look at season 1. Okay, so let me just do some organizational here. Season finale, season 2. Wow, this is all mixed up. Okay, this is all mixed up. So yeah, let's take a look at the shows and just have a laugh. The blurb instead of the voice. So now it's the symbol here. The symbol, this one, I believe it's 9 or 8. No, not 8. Sorry, it's so 9 is the sunset, 8 is the sun, and 10 would be, where is 10? Would be the moon. Okay, so the voice of the blurb is good at 10, and then you score 4, or if not, you score 2. There are the ratings there. This is one. The Poncho Academy. The Umbrella Academy. That's what they're ripping off. The Mandoliner. Blue Detective. Looks like Muppet Show, but I know it's True Detective. American Got Talent. Indeed. Jessica Bones instead of Jessica Jones. The Handmaid's Tale instead of The Handmaid's Tale, right? Never seen this. The Mediocre Mr. Muddle. The Good Mace. The Good Grace. Biannual County Bubble Wrap Popping Tournament. Okay, so this is a crappy. This should be a pilot. Yeah, pilot here. Wide World of Forks. Pilot. Worthless. Killing Eve. Killing Eve? Is that the show? Is there a show called Killing Eve? Emergency Broadcast Test Hour 0. Precocious Poverty. What's this? So, The guy is climbing stairs, and then I don't know what the show is. Without the paddle, alive as far as we are concerned. Get to know your lower column. 0 pilot, yeah. The battle thoughts. Battle thoughts. National Basketball Association. Unlocking your cat's physical psychic potential. That one is on the other games as well. The Wilbur. The Wilbur. Okay, so I would say this is Star Trek, but I think Star Trek is on the other game. The Wilbur. USS Wilbur. I'm thinking of sci-fi shows. The Wilbur. I don't know what this is. What's in my pockets? 0 wordless. Oversteer League. The Amazing Vase. The Amazing Vase. And season finales. So 3 season finales for you to finish your turn. Okay. These conditions. Then the awards. So there are many award cards. It's probably you'll pick one for each season, and there's so lots of variation here according to different goals that you can have. Yeah, just pick randomly and then you work towards those goals. And then the executives. Okay, so these are very similar to the guys from from the big game. So when buying network cards, every ad is worth an additional 1 million. Buying network cards. The network cards. Okay, that's strange because the network cards are ads. Okay. Once per season, draw 2 random stars and keep 1. You may immediately put a star you keep on a matching show so they don't go to the green room. If you score a gender bonus, you may instead use the effect of any other gender bonus. Okay. Special is if you replace a show with one of the same gender, you draw a random star and 1 random hat. Okay. Specialize on the topic. Clicks 1 per season, you can buy a network card with exactly. Okay, so network card, every ad. Network card will exactly change, refresh the star display, and take a visible at random. Okay, immediately put it on the show. Butcher, add 1 rating point to 1 show, or discard a star from your green room to add 30 ratings. The gorillas, okay, so the cheapo. When playing a network card worth 6 or less, rotate this card instead of the network card. You may play the network card again on a later turn. Okay, so you can use it again by rotating an ad. At the start of the game, you draw 2 random ads. At the start of season 2 and 3, you draw 1 random ad. So on cable TV, lots of ads. Cable TV. Okay, so the board would look like this. Let's try to replicate here. There are 2 sides, but yellow. I think it's the same because this is a 2-player game. Yellow or blue. Okay, what's the difference? Is there a difference? I think so. I think so. So you would put like this, so the green room won't be on one side, the reruns on the other side. There's no difference, just the cosmetics. And then you put the 8 AM, 9 AM, and 10 AM like this here. This is my side of the table, that's your side of the table. Ready to play. So the ships for the viewers, 1 viewer, 3 viewers, that's what you put inside. These houses, oh, they're not built to fit in the box. Oh, such a shame. But we can try to finish it here now. Okay, so yeah, everyone has done something like this, right? The roof, and then you put the coins here. Oh, so funny, so funny, so funny. So player counter, not player pieces to countings, the rating tokens, and there's also the stars. Let's not forget about the stars and the ads. Let's see what funny things we have here, and we need to see the superstars as well. Okay, so in terms of advertisement, oh, the onion, wow. Harry Hamburg. Okay, so I'm recognizing some of these ads from the previous videos. So some of them are repetition. The reflux orange juice. So these guys are just leveraging on the content they already had. Perfect ponchos, yeah, I remember that. Diet sugar cola. Downward investments. These, I don't know why, but these cards are much smaller, so they are saving on the card size, on content size for this game. The Potatonator, we've seen that. Okay, and then we have the network cards. So now they have a cost probably. Then so you need to buy them. Okay, you need to buy them. So different from the other game where you had chances to get them as an action. And now the stars. Let's see the super ones. Okay, is this a super? No, this is like a starting character. No. So these are the supers. These are clearly supers. And another starter. Maybe it's a starter. More supers. Okay. So, let's see what the superstars. Irresistible accent, and it cannot be attached to any kind of show. Opinionated cat. Queer fashion icon. It seems like a queer and the LGBT flag, and the destination diva. Okay, so these guys are worth 3 points and can fit any show. Oh, superstars. Always dies in everything. Okay, so we've seen this star as well on the other game, so demanding that I've guessed that we are going to, yeah, children's show, we've seen those, the retired athlete. So it's super similar, it's the same content but now adapted for anime. I don't remember this one. I remember this one is soap opera star. I remember this. So yeah, they are not coming up with different stars, they're just using the same content now designed for this new game. Yeah, you can see it yourself if you take a look at the other videos. I think this one is new, but there are so many I don't remember, to be honest. Oh, the vampire, I remember that. It could only go to sci-fis, but now it can do drama as well, so this one is more versatile. Well, the other one too, but you have to rotate. There's Ramsey there. Dog-loving detective, I think that's a new one. Quirky bandolier. Willy weather person. Okay. Okay. Cool. And that was it. So yeah, very similar. It's we're having deja vu here. Deja vus I'm having with every content, all the content that I've shared very recently. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If so, leave a like, subscribe, share with friends. If you're just looking for the rivals, the network's content, and you found this one and you want to see the other ones, I invite you to check my channel. We've just crossed the 2,000 followers and subscribers mark before doing this video, so I'm very proud of it, and thank you for following, and I hope I can continue to count with you on my next videos. Thank you. Goodbye.